This is our HIIT mix class. All right, start with a nice jog, warming up our body, increasing our heart rate. Let me start my watch. I always feel like if I don't track my workout, the workout doesn't count. All right, just a nice jog here. So we got 9 moves today, 45 seconds for that move. Some will be just body weight with cardio. Some will be body weight cardio with some strength included. 45 seconds on, 15-second breather. We'll run through those 9 moves 4 times through with a 20-second break at the end. Reach the same arm, same leg, long in opposite directions. Let me move my water before I spill it. All right, reaching long, stretching that side body. Same arm to same ear. All right, take that arm across. Still stretching, same arm, same leg. So our first move, we don't have any equipment, just body weight. We've got a burpee or an inchworm. When we're standing or we're in that high plank or that tabletop, we're going to take it to 2 jacks, stepping or hopping. Reach down towards the floor, towards the opposite foot. We're just warming up here. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet wide. Draw your arms out to a T. We're going to straighten and bend the legs. Chest stays lifted here. Core is nice and engaged. Deep bend the knees. All right, hold the knees bent. Tiny circles with your arms. Does not matter which direction because we are going to switch directions in 3, 2, and 1. Reverse that direction. Tiny circles, reaching back. All right, reach down, tap towards the opposite inside foot. Very similar to our cardio at the beginning, but we're straightening that opposite leg to bend deeper into the knee that we're reaching towards. 1 more on each side. All right, gently come on down to a rise lunge. Release your right knee down. Step your left foot forward. Press into your hips. Chin and chest stays lifted here, opening up your right hip flexor. Maybe slightly bend backwards. On your next exhale, gently draw your hips back, straighten that left leg, flex the foot, and then press it forward. 2 more. All right, 1 more. On the next one, hold that left leg straight. Point flex, maybe circle out that left ankle. If you're just joining us, no worries at all. We're just getting started with our warm-up set of medium and or heavy weights today. Flex your left toes, hinge forward, framing over that left foot. Maybe bringing your nose towards your knee or your heart towards your thigh. Gently rise up. Switch sides, left knee down. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Pressing into that right knee. Chin and chest stays lifted here. Allowing your left hip to open. On your next exhale, gently draw your hips back, straighten that right leg, and then press it forward. Few more here. All right, on the next one, hold the hips back, right leg is straight, point, flex, maybe circle out that right ankle. Hold the right toes flexed, hinge forward, framing over your right leg. Maybe bringing your forehead towards your toes. Hold it here for 1 more breath. All right, gently rise up. Roll your shoulder blades backwards. Roll them forward. Shake out anything else that you may need to do so. All right, we're going. We've got those 45 seconds on. So remember, alternating between some strength with cardio and just body weight cardio. First, we have burpees. If you're doing burpees, come to the top of your mat. We have 2 jumping jacks. We're going to step or hop it. Oh my God, I can't talk. Step or hop it out to a high plank or tabletop and give me 2 jacks here. You can also do an inchworm coming to the back of your mat, reaching your arms up, swan dive forward, walk it out to that high plank or tabletop. 45 seconds on the clock, starting in 3, 2. You can go ahead and start now. I saw that, Amy. All right, inchworm, walk it out. Give me those 2 jacks in that high plank or tabletop. If you're doing burpees, come to the top of your area. If you're doing inchworms, come to the back of your area. Keep it going. You got it. You got 15 more seconds here. You've got a 15-second breather coming up after this. That's it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15-second breather. Next up, option to use a weight if you like. We have a reverse lunge, hop it forward, reverse lunge, hop it forward. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Reverse lunge. You can step or hop, bringing that leg back. You can grab a weight between your palms at heart center if you would like. So hop, reverse lunge, or you can take out that hop and just step it back. You've got it. Stay with it. We're going to grab 2 weights next, 1 weight in each hand. That's it. You got 7 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. Here's your breather. I'm going to show you what we have coming up next. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Give me a suitcase squat, hammer curl, overhead press with an alternating knee drive. So you're just alternating which knee draws up. All right, those 45 seconds have begun. If you haven't already, go ahead and start moving. Keep it going. Body movement is body's cure. You got it. If allergies are kicking your butt right now like mine are, try to keep moving. Do what you can. That's it. You got it. Suitcase squat. So hinge forward. Like you're picking up a suitcase on either side. As you draw the weights to your shoulders, come to standing. As you bring those weights overhead, draw that knee up towards your chest. That's it. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to still keep those weights. Option, 4 high knees. Hinge it forward. 4 single arm rows. Or on the floor, 4 mountain climbers. 1 on each leg to 4 rows. Here we go, and 2, and 1. Give me those 4 rows, 4 mountain climbers. Cardio and strength right here. Maybe alternating which side. You start with the rows to begin with. You've got it. 4 rows, hinging forward if you're standing in those rows. 20 seconds to go. You got it. You can also do this from a high plank or tabletop position with mountain climbers, step or hop. You got 7. Last 2 and 1. All right. Set 1 weight down. Keep 1 weight with you. We have a dumbbell swing with a switch at the top. It can be a gentle handoff to the opposite hand, or you can float that weight in the air. Those 45 seconds have begun. Go ahead and begin. So your feet are wider than your hips, slightly turned out. As you bring that weight down, hinge forward, pressing your hips back. Inhale as you draw that weight up, straightening your legs. Exhale as you bend, bringing that weight between your ankles. That's it. You got 17 more seconds. Stay with it. Very nice. You all look fantastic. Keep it going. Last 7. Almost there. Last 1. All right. We've got that 1 weight still. From here, we have 3 switch feet. There's a quick reverse lunge. Reach up, reach and pull 3 times. 3 switch feet, so you're alternating which leg is back and which leg is forward. Here we go, 45 seconds is on the clock. 3 fast switch feet, forwards and backwards. Reach and pull. You got it. So your left leg is back, then your right leg should be back. Really reach your arms high up overhead. Reach and pull. Keep it going. You got 20 more seconds. You're more than halfway there. This is round 1 of 4. You've got it. Last 10. You've got it for 5. Last 2. And 1. All right. Come to the back of your area. Feet are wide in your hips. So I want super wide if you can. We have monster walks. We're gonna walk it up. We're gonna have 4 squat jacks, in and out. Hold it wide, walk it back. Here we go. Chest stays lifted here. Step or hop it out. If you're stepping, alternate right, left, walk it back, walk it up. Give me those 4 squat jacks. You got it. Keep those feet nice and wide. Keep it going. Knees tracking out over your toes. Toes turn outward. That's it, you've got 5. Last 2. And 1. Whew. All right, grab that second weight. We have single leg deadlift to a double deadlift to opposite single leg. So right foot forward, give me that single leg deadlift, rise up, double, rise up, right foot back. So you're just alternating right and left, adding both feet glued to the floor, glide the way down both of your shins, in between. So remember, you want to hinge at your waist. So don't bend into that knee. Don't try to keep your chest upright. Hinge, press those glutes back. Where your knee is when you hinges is where it's going to stay. So it should never ever come forward more. Just your back leg bends deeper and then rise up. You got 7 more seconds. Keep your neck at neutral spine. All right. Option for standing, or you can be on the floor with or without weights. We have bicycle crunches. You can also come onto the floor and give me bicycle crunches in 2 and 1, standing or kneeling. Use those weights if you like, 1 weight in each hand or 1 weight between your palms, your choice. You also have the option to use no weights. 30 more seconds to go. You got a breather after this. This is our final move in our flow today. We're gonna repeat those same 9 moves 3 more times. Easy, right? You've got it. Last 12. Keep it going. Just keep moving. Bicycle crunches, standing or on the floor, with or without a weight. 2 and 1. All right, catch your breath. Maybe grab a sip of water. Whew. This is our nice long breather. Try to keep those feet moving. Don't stay idle. You still got 20 seconds, don't worry. Give you a nice 35-second breather at the very end of each round. So 15 seconds in between each move throughout the 9 portions, 35 at the end. All right, back to those burpees or inchworms with 2 jacks standing and 2 jacks on the floor. Here we go. For those jacks, if you want to take it up, hop those feet out. If you want to take it down, alternate stepping those feet out. Your choice. You can work from a high plank or from a tabletop. Your choice. Keep it going. Still going. Still moving. Almost there. You got 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, alternating reverse lunge hops with or without that weight. Here we go. Last 5. You can also start now. You can take that hop out. You can add it in. All right, 45 seconds has begun. Keep it going. That's it. Make sure that when you're stepping back, it's a far enough stance so when you bend your hips down, your back knee is directly under your hip. You're not way back here. You're not up here. And your front knee is directly over your ankle. So you're not letting your knee pass your toes. Keep it going. Try to keep your gaze forward to avoid losing your balance. You've got it. That's 5. We're grabbing 2 weights, 1 weight each hand. Suitcase squat, hammer curl to overhead press with knee drive next. All right. Woo. Here we go. Let's see if I can do the heavier weights now. Shoulders rolled up and back. Feet hip width apart and parallel. Suitcase squat, hammer curl, knee drive overhead press. We're bringing that heart rate just a little bit down, but we're keeping our body moving. Working those forearms, working those biceps, working those shoulders. Yes, we got core here, hip flexors, glutes, hamstrings and quads. Total package right here. Just keep moving. You've got it. Last 15. Almost there. You all look fantastic. That's it. Make it as fluid or break down the movements as much as you'd like. All right, we've got those high knees to 4 rows. High knee standing, or you can come down to the floor in a tabletop or a high plank stance. Same knee to elbow, 4 times alternating, 4 rows. Here we go. Row it up. Keep that elbow tucked in close to your body. Draw your wrist directly up towards the same rib cage. You've got it. Maybe trying to alternate which side you start with for your rows and your high knees or mountain climbers. Last 15. Here we go. You got it. We've got those dumbbell swings coming up next. And 3, 2, and 1. All right. Set 1 weight down. So find your BFF, find your best friend. All right, feet widen your hips, toes are turned out. Make sure you can bend those knees. Here we go. Gentle handoff, or you can pass that weight in the air. If you have a kettlebell handy, you prefer to use that, by all means. You can do kettlebell swings with both arms, or if you have 1 weight, we're just switching right and left. Now, if you're able to swing and get that weight way up here, little key trick, go heavier. It should be challenging to get that weight up to your shoulder or slightly close to your shoulder. That's how you know if that's a good weight of choice for you. You've got 5. That's it. Last 1. All right, we've got those 3. Switch feet, hold that foot back. Reach and pull, or keep that weight at heart center. Option to bring your arms up overhead. Reaching and crunching. Same elbow, same knee. Here we go. 3 switch feet, reach and pull. Crunch it out 3 times. Combining cardio with that core crunch here. You've got it. That's it. Almost there. Remember your options. Keep that weight at heart center, or if you want to reach and pull. You've got 12 more seconds. Monster walks are next. Last 5. That's it. All right. Catch your breath. Please, please, please grab water whenever you need it. All right. We're coming to the back. Remember, feet are wide. Knees tracking over your toes. Walk it up. Use what space you have when you get there. Give me those 4 low squat jacks. Hold low and wide. Walk it back. Walk it up. So we're only doing those jacks on the way up. And then we're bringing it back. You got 25 more seconds to go. Stay with it. Try to sink your hips even lower if you can. Keep it there. So you can step it, you can hop it. If you're stepping or hopping, do not let those hips come up. You've got 5. We're grabbing those 2 weights next. All right. Grab that second weight. Alternate single leg deadlift with a regular deadlift. Here we go. Remember, where your body hinges, your gaze follows. So do not strain your neck trying to keep your gaze at one position. Notice as I'm hinging, my gaze is coming directly in front, down a few feet in front of me, down to my toes. You've got it. Press your hips back. You should feel this in your glutes. Pretend like you're trying to press your hips back towards that wall behind you. You've got 10 more seconds here. We've got bicycle crunches coming up in 5. Last 2 and 1. Remember your options. 2 weights, 1 weight, or no weight. Here we go. Elbows are wide, on the floor or standing, your choice. Bicycle crunches, reaching opposite elbow to opposite knee, twist, coming back to center. Same thing if you're on the floor. Continue to make it a fluid movement. This is the end of round 2, which means you are halfway through this workout. Keep it going. Don't stop now. 20 more seconds. Got it. Nice breather coming up after this. Cherish it. You've got 10. That's it. Stay with it. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. Set that way off to the side. Grab a sip of water. All right. Remember, this is your nice long breather. Keep it going. You still got 20 seconds, don't worry. Thank you, Kishore. Whew. All right, burpee or inchworm. Again, back of the mat or front of the mat if you're doing burpee. 2 jumping jacks, high and on the floor. Here we go. Round 3, so you've been here twice before. You got this. Power through. Maybe make it more challenging. Maybe add that hop. Maybe add an extra jumping jack if you'd like. Inchworm or burpee. High plank or tabletop. Last 15. Stay with it. You've got 10. Almost there. Last 2. Woo. All right. Those are always nice to just get them over and done with right from the jump. All right, alternate reverse lunge. Add a hop in the middle if you'd like. Add that weight in between your palms if you'd like. Timer has begun. Remember to make that stance wide enough. We're firing up those hamstrings here. You got it. Chest stays lifted. So you step that leg back. Coming back to center. Slow it down as much as you need to. Continue to keep your gaze forward. Try not to look side to side. You'll likely lose your balance if you do so. It's okay if you do regardless. Just come back into it. You've got 10 more seconds. That's it. We're grabbing those 2 weights next. Last one. Whew. All right, feet hip width apart and parallel. Roll your shoulders up and back. Suitcase squat, hammer curl, overhead press with that knee drive. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and join me if you haven't already. That's it. Maybe those suitcases have gotten heavier. Challenge yourself. That's it. Keep it going. Maybe I'll make a class where we actively increase the weights. So we're all responsible for increasing the weights with each round. I like that idea. All right, keep it going, last 12. I won't do it to you today, but I'll recommend it. You got it, last 7. All right, last 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. Keep those 2 weights standing, tabletop, or high plank, knee drives, or mountain climbers to 4 rows. I want you to actively keep that elbow close into your body. Here we go. 4 high knees, 4 mountain climbers. Row it up 4 times. This can be done standing. You can also do it from a tabletop. You can also do it from a bear crawl if you want to hover your shins. You don't want to necessarily come out to a high plank. Or you can do it from a high plank. Knee drives. Row it up. Release. Row. And release. Keep it going. You've got 7 more seconds here. Stay with it. We're going down to 1 weight next. All right, set 1 weight off to the side. We got those dumbbell swings with the hand swap. Feet wider than your hips, toes turned out, soft bend the knees. Here we go. Bring that weight up. I'm gonna follow my own advice. All right, here we go. Swing and bring it forward. Now remember, that momentum is giving you more power to lift your arms. So you can go heavier than you think. You got it. That's it. Got those 3 switch feet to a reach and pull coming up next. You still got 12 more seconds here. Don't stop now. Keep moving. Maybe squatting down lower each time, pressing your hips back, preparing for those deadlifts. All right, last one. All right, I'm not gonna use that weight for the reach and pulls. So again, 3 switch feet, hold that leg back, reach and pull 3 times, and then we're switching. Opposite leg back, reach and pull. Here we go. 45 seconds is on the clock. Now, whether you have that weight or not, you can keep your arms overhead, reach and pull, drawing your hands towards the same knee, or you can keep your hands at heart center, still reaching and pulling. You've got it. You can use an imaginary weight like I'm doing, or you can use a real weight. You've got it. Many options here. If you don't have it, maybe pump your arms. That's it. You got 7 more seconds. We're grabbing that 1 hand away from monster walks in. 2 and 1. Ooh. Come to the back of your area. I can't remember last time I used this weight. All right, here we go. Low and wide, chest lifted. We're walking it up. Step or hop. 45 seconds are on the clock. Step or hop. Bring it back. You've got it. Almost there. Keep it going. Maybe see if you can widen your stance and still continue to track your knees over your hips. Sorry, your knees over your feet. So what I mean is you're not letting your knees come inward. They're not billowing inwards. They're staying nice and wide when you sink your hips down. We've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab that second weight. There's actually dust on these weights. All right, deadlift to single leg deadlift. Roll your shoulders up and back. Keep your shoulders pulled down from your ears. Here we go. Give me that deadlift. Rise up, step your right foot back. We are not going for speed on these. Please, please, please don't rush the deadlifts here. Really press your hips back. As you step your left foot back, actually press your right hip to the wall behind you. Feel that stretch in your glute. Rise up. Both shins. Rise up. Right foot back. Press the left hip back. Rise up. You've got it. 12 more seconds here. You are so close. You've got one more move after this. Last 5, 2, and 1. All right. Oh, what the heck. I'll use this weight again for the bicycle crunches. Standing or on your back. 1 weight, 2 weights, or no weight. Twist, opposite elbow, opposite knee. If you're on your back, try to avoid rocking side to side using momentum. You want all the stability to be in your core. You want your lower back zip to that floor. Not any bit of air or space can get between your lower back and that floor. And you're just actively drawing that knee up towards your opposite elbow and then switching. Just as if you're standing, you can pick up the pace if you're on the floor, but don't let that momentum sway you from side to side. Keep your shoulders lifted if you're on the floor. Less than 10 seconds. Stay with it. That's it. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, catch your breath. This is your long breather. Talk to yourself. Give yourself a pep talk. This is your 4th and final round. You got this. We got this. Maybe go heavier. You still got 20 seconds. Don't worry. All right. Burpee or inchworm. Challenge yourself here. We got those 2 jacks to the top, 2 jacks in your high plank or tabletop. Here we go. 45 seconds is on the clock. I want you to try to move the entire 45 seconds. You have 15 seconds at the end to get your breath. Step or hop to that high plank or tabletop. If you're in burpee at the top of your mat, walk it out to that inchworm. Same options, high plank or tabletop. Step or hop your feet out in that jack position, whether you're standing or you're on the floor. You've got less than 10 seconds. Stay with it. Reverse lunge hops coming up in 5. Last 3, 2. All right. Woo. I'm going to tell you all before, if you're any kind of high plank or tabletop and your wrist hurt, press your finger pads in. Try lifting off of the palm. That should help. I just noticed that because my wrist started bothering me. All right, here we go. Reverse lunge. Step or hop it back. So, moving here with control. I just want you to keep moving the entire 45 seconds. You're already 15 seconds down. Time flies when you're having fun. That's it. 22 seconds. Stay with it. We're grabbing those 2 weights next. 1 weight each hand, suitcase squat, hammer curl with a knee drive, with an overhead press. You've got 7. Don't stop now, keep moving, you got it. For 2, and 1. All right. Ooh. Right. Those weights. Shoulders up and back. Suitcase squat, feet hip width apart and parallel. Here we go. Hammer curl. Oh my. You got it. Slow it down here. When you're focusing on strength training, I want you to slow it down. Focus on your form. So if you're wobbling, that's okay. Slow it down. Focus on your breath. Maybe decrease the weights. You've got it. Try not to rock heavy from side to side. As you lift your knee, you find that you're rocking all the way on one side. You can widen your stance, slightly wider than your hips. You've got it. Last two. All right, high knees, 2, 4 narrow rows. So try and catch my breath, you guys. All right, same options, standing or on the floor. Because I'm going heavy here, I'm gonna stay on the floor. Give me those 4 knee drives. Whether you're standing, you're in a tabletop, those shins are hovering and bare in a tabletop, or you're in a high plank position. Give me those 4 rows after your knee drives. You've got it. Keep it going. Almost there. Working those back muscles. Working your core. Yes, you can. You got 7 more seconds. Last 2. And 1. All right, set one weight down. We have those dumbbell or kettlebell, if you have one, swings. I try to keep the equipment limited as much as possible. I know how much of a pain it is to grab a bunch and put them all back. So if you have that kettlebell and you're dying to use it, feel free to grab it, or else just grab that weight. All right, here we go. This is our last round doing these moves. I want you to make this your best round yet. Whether that means just keep going, not stopping for 45 seconds each move. If you're grabbing a heavier weight, if you're adding a little bit more cardio into it, you've got it. Stay with it. All right. I got those 3 switch feet to a reach and pull. Coming up, you still got 7 seconds here. Just keep moving. You all look fantastic. Last 2 and 1. All right. Oh, what the heck. I'll keep this weight for the reach and pull. Let's see how long I last with this weight. All right. So weight at heart center, weight overhead. Woo. All right, here we go. 3 switch feet, reach and pull, or just a knee tuck. All right, let me try this reach and pull. Here we go. Woo. All right, you got it. Exhale on the knee drives. Stay with it. We got those monster walks coming up next. You got it. Last 10, 3, and 3. Stay with it. For 3, 2, and 1. All right. That's perfect timing. All right, 1 weight. Draw your feet, widen your hips, weight at heart center. Here we go. Walk it up, step or hop 4 times. If you're stepping, give me 2 on each side. Bring it back. Once you get there, walk it back up. Maybe try to sink those hips lower. Keep those knees open. Don't let them come down together. If you find that your knees are billowing inwards, bring your hips a little bit higher and actually rotate your knees outward. Feel that turn in your outer glute. That's what we're working here. You've got 10 more seconds. Last 5. We're grabbing that second weight here in 2 and 1. All right. Grab that second weight. We've got deadlifts. Single leg alternating with a Romanian deadlift with dumbbells in between. Here we go. Shoulders up and back. Hinge forward. Press your hips back. Gently rise up. Stagger one foot back. Press the hip back. Now you're gliding the weight down the front of the shin. Step your foot back to meet the other foot. Repeat and switch sides. That's it. You've got it. Really ground through all 3 points of your feet. Your big toe, back to your pinky, straight back to your heel. You've got 7 more seconds. You've got the option to keep 2 weights, 1 weight or no weights for bicycle crunches. Finish up where you're at. All right, standing or kneeling. This is it. Give it your best. Elbows are wide. Here we go. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Don't use momentum. Keep it going, twisting at that rib cage. So if you're standing, you don't have that floor to act as a splint. Try to avoid rotating your hips. It's just upper body that's rotating side to side. Slow it down as much as you need to. You've got 15 more seconds. Yes, you can. Just keep moving. You've got a glorious, well-earned stretch after this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, set that weight down. Step your feet side to side. Let's bring that heart rate down. Maybe grab a sip of water. Draw your arms up high overhead. And down. One more time. Nice big inhale. Bring your arms out to a T. Cross your right arm over the left. Draw your left forearm into your right. And just gently pulling. Open. Draw your right elbow wide behind your head. Keep your chin and chest lifted, keeping your airways nice and open. Maybe circle out that right wrist, both directions. Open your arms overhead, circle out both wrists now. All right, draw your arms back out to a T. Cross your left arm over the right. Grab your right outer forearm with the inside of grab your left forearm, my goodness, with your inner right forearm. Whenever I tangle up my arms, I get my left and my right mixed up all the time. Never fails. Keep it going. All right, open. Draw your left elbow wide behind your head, chin and chest lifted. So if you're like me and you tuck your chin to get that arm over your hair clip, lift your chest. Notice the difference. Circle out your both wrists. All right, plant your feet wider than your hips. Nice big inhale. One more. All right, come on over to the right side. Right hand on your right thigh. Left arm overhead. And you rise up, tee out your arms, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up. Switch sides, left arm down. Right arm overhead, deep side bend. Both feet are grounded. Crunching your left side, stretching your right side. Inhale, rise up, both palms down. Flip it up, bring it down. Flip it up, bring it down. Sweep your arms up high overhead. Rotate over your right leg and fold forward. You can hold it halfway. You can fold all the way down. Let your neck hang nice and loose. From here, bend and extend into your right knee. Left leg remains straight. There's bending and extending into your right knee. Hold that right leg straight. Rise it the same way you came down. Come back through center, so your arms up high overhead. Rotate over the left leg, fold forward. Bring me your left foot Same options, you can come halfway, keeping your back flat, bringing your hands to your thighs or your hips. Avoid placing any weight on your knee. You can also fold all the way down over your left leg. Letting your neck hang loose. Maybe shake it yes. Maybe shake it no. Gently come back through center. Bend and extend both knees. All right, hold the knees slightly bent. Roll up slowly. One vertebrae at a time. Do one more big inhale. Fantastic work today. Thank you all so very much for joining me. Happy Friday.